2.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. This is the Chop Shop on Righteous Talk.
Word up.
I got KP. I got Hood Guru. I got the Hitman, Mr. Rude. Peace to wherever y'all. But for the first time,
what we got, dog?
For the first time, we have a in-house guest studio for 4th and Long.
What? Came to
man,
the wood.
D. Gamble.
Word up.
And he's born and raised. And he's born and raised. And he's born and raised in Compton.
Yeah. I fucked it up.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Inglewood meets Compton. Y'all know what time it is with that right there. Well, like I said, we got D. Gamble in the house tonight. My man, you graduated what? 96. Okay. 96 from Centennial High.
Centennial High.
All right. Now, while you was at Centennial, you did 2 years there, right?
Well, actually, it was kind of different. My first year, 9th grade, I was at Centennial.
Right.
Wasn't successful in football there, and the program was just kind of not the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to play for a good program.
Right. Okay.
So me and my boy, one of my buddies, Dennis Northcutt, we grew up together.
Oh shit, from Dorsey.
Yeah, from Dorsey High School. Yeah, we grew up together.
That's they boys and shit.
Yeah. I just talked to him today.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Yeah, but you know, we stayed, we grew up together, stayed the same, you know, down the street from each other. So, you know, we played Pop Warner. He's like, Donte, man, you know, you should leave Centennial, and he was at Washington.
Okay, he was at Washington.
Yeah, exactly. So he like, hey, man, come here and play with me, man, and we can go somewhere. We can go ahead and take this to college and go to the playoffs.
Right.
So, man, hey, I trusted him, and I went on ahead and went to Washington.
And his ass bounced to Dorsey. Huh?
Yeah,
following Coach Knox.
Yeah, exactly. But that
trying to be an F-boy.
Actually, that what happened was I left too. We left at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, we both left at the same time because we did so much. We got our notoriety as football players as far as getting ready to get you know, scholarships and stuff.
Right.
So the next thing we was chasing was that championship.
Right.
Got you.
We wasn't competing at you know, we didn't have a chance, a competing chance up there. You know what I mean? You got me and him on the team and a few other guys that would go, but you know, you need all 11.
That's right.
So you know, we took it on the road to Dorsey.
Oh, you went to Dorsey for me?
I went to Dorsey. I actually
Okay.
Now, the only reason why I didn't get to play for that great championship team
right.
is because, man, from Compton,
I
was taking the bus every day from Compton all the way to
Dorsey.
Dorsey.
You running through.
We can go into that.
And see, for those of y'all in different states that are kind of doing the template of what goes down here,
Man.
you know, you talking about coming from Compton to Dorsey. You talking about, and what bus route did you take? Did you come south and then go west?
We would go, it would be different all the time.
Well, you had to be.
So you gotta know where it's hot at and go around.
Yeah, you know, at first we had to fill it out because, you know, certain spots was hotter than others. So, you know, sometimes like we would go come up El Segundo, straight up El Segundo.
Now, because if you coming up El Segundo, you talking about you going through NHP, you going through Athens Park. You hitting Shotgun Hood, you know, and then you got to come down Crenshaw. And now you coming through Avenue Baru. You going through Crenshaw Mafia. Then you got to go through 60. So yeah, you know. Go ahead.
That's the real colors.
You talking about rainbow? Ain't no rainbow. It's just red and blue, dog.
Go ahead, dog.
And so, you know, every day on that bus trip, you know what I mean, you always got different characters on there, you know, and I got one thing on my mind, that's playing ball. And, you know, going to school. And, you know, thank God I never got into it with anybody, you know, by them seeing I'm not from their neighborhoods and nothing like that. You know, I'm just a dude that wanted to play ball. But what really was the problem was, after a while, it was hard to get to school every day. You know what I mean? And
now the X factors is the bus running late and all that shit.
Everything, and having to wake up extra early, and just certain things not working out. So, you know, like I said, I couldn't play for that team because I had to bus back to Centennial because it was the closest thing to me. And I ended up playing my senior year at Centennial in '96.
Okay. And from there, you went to Elko. And for those of y'all that don't know, El Camino, a nationally known college that put out a lot of players. Curtis Conway, I think, went there for a minute. Keyshawn went to Westwood.
Yeah,
we went. You know, that's West.
But I have to say, Elko, they sent me a little something. I'm pretty sure they sent you something too, KP.
Yes, they did.
You know, Elko, I mean, if you play ball and you just happen to not go D1 or D2, Elko sent you some love. You had some great.
Elko and Cerritos was probably two hottest spots around that time in '96, right?
Right. And I just said, hey man, I did my homework on the schools, like you said. It was the Cerritos, it was the Long Beach, and it was the El Camino. I went to every one of their games. You know what I mean? You know, each team, I went to a game. And I wanted to see what team perfectly fit me. And at that time, man, I fell in love with El Camino, man. I fell in love just the way that they seemed like that they were on a different level. You know, it seemed like the D1 experience, you know what I mean? And then what really sold me was the head coach up there, Mr. John Featherstone. I mean, just the way he ran his team, it was something I wanted to be a part of, and that's how I got to El Camino.
That's right. That's cool, man. From there, that led to San Diego State.
San Diego State.
So how'd you like it up there? You was up there for...
Man,
it was cold, I know that.
Yeah, it was definitely cold, but it was beautiful, man. Like, you know what I mean? You know, like coming from where I come from and then just being on another part of the earth, man. And then doing what I love, man. Doing what I love.
Getting paid to play ball,
boy. Like it was, you know, like kid in the candy store. It was like stealing, man. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But it was a great experience for me, you know. And then I went out there, and you know, with my mindset of I gotta make it, dude. I had a hell of a camp. First game we had, man, no catches on me, you know what I mean? And I really impressed the coaches big time. And they put me back there to return the ball. I had 150 returning, you know what I mean? And this is my first game out there. So, you know, it was a great experience. I had great coaches. Wally Bono, he's a great coach out there. They just won the Grey Cup before I came. So it was a great team to be on and a great experience because you got guys who pretty much, these are champions. You know what I mean? So I got to learn a little bit from these champions. So it was a great thing for me. I did get released. But you know, like we said, it's a numbers game. You know, it wasn't the football play. That's something I can honestly say, and they'll tell you the same thing. And this is one reason I never would have no hardship with Calgary because number one, they gave me my first professional shot. Number two, the reason why Ottawa called me up is because Calgary said, "Hey man, we want a hell of a ball player out there." You know,
we can't keep him. You can have him.
I really thank Calgary. You know what I mean for that. So I end up in Ottawa. You know what I mean? So once I end up in Ottawa, you know, this is the story here. With Ottawa, they're playing against a team that uses a lot of receivers at one time on the field. And Ottawa was down with corners. So they were going, this is what they told, they were going to bring me in. They didn't tell me that at the time. They were going to bring me in for that one game to use me as a DB and then get me out of there. But, you know, it's a great thing that God gave me the ability to return the ball because the returner happened to go down. Happened to go down.
Get in there.
Coach, hey, I can return that ball. Okay, we'll see. And they put me back there, man. My first professional football game, 215, man.
Man,
215 yards.
Woo!
215 yards, man. And after that, man, I said about a game or two later, I was already starting kick and punt return for that first game. After that, I was starting DB.
I just want to say something to the kids out there that are paying attention and listening, because we got a lot of young viewers. You hear what this man's talking about? Going through trials and tribulations.
Call persistence.
And keeping forward on what he can do.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody go down, he want to step in.
And
hey, his God-given talent did the rest of the work.
You know you got the talent to play. Stay in the grind. Stay in the matrix of the mix. You never know what may happen.
Well, you should have known by now. Yeah, throw everything.